mind-body connection. Today, all you need is a chair and some space. We're gonna do a little bit of kickboxing, but we're gonna do a kickboxing standing and kickboxing holding onto the chair. Nothing crazy, don't worry, don't get too worked up. We're not doing nothing crazy, but I thought you might throw in some punches and some kicks for today's workout. So grab yourself just a spot that you can stand around your chair, that you're not gonna kick anything or punch anything. Your chair, and I always have something to drink. No matter how intense a workout is, you always want to have hydration available. So, as always, we're just going to start out nice and chill, taking a couple minutes for ourselves, having a seat, closing your eyes, and breathing. So just a note, next week and the week after, we're going to be doing this thing called March Madness, where we are going to be changing up the group fitness schedule completely. A lot of classes that we have now are going to be put on hold for 2 weeks so we can offer some new classes. There's some different instructors, different modalities, things like that, just to shake it up. People have been getting a little stagnant and bored. Resolutions are getting harder to stick with, so we wanted a way to just kind of shake you up. So that will be coming out later this week. It'll be for 2 weeks, next week and the week after, and then everything will go back to regular. If there's not a class that you are interested in taking on that schedule, there's a bunch, but if there's not, I'll also have a link to the group, the YouTube pages for Kenley, Jessica, and I, so you can go in and pull the classes you've already done. So let's say there's not something on Monday that you're really interested in, and you want to pull an old workout that we've done here for Chair Mind Body or yoga or whatever, you can always feel free to do that too. So between the multiple classes we'll have during the day, both live and recorded, and the probably close to 1,000 videos we've already recorded, hopefully we'll do something for you just to kind of pull you out of your potential group fitness funk. Okay. Arms by your side, bring those arms up, back down. And we're making sure that we're pulling our shoulders back. And when I'm doing this, I am 110% feeling stretching in my pecs and my arms. I did probably more workout yesterday than I was planning on, and I'm feeling pretty sore. So these motions, they may not seem very big or very grand, very difficult. They sneakily can be. Next time you come to the top, stay there. Grab a wrist and pull it over. Other side. Stretching back. And switching back. Drop those arms, lean forward and back. We're swinging those arms. Just kind of do what your body feels natural here. If you feel like kind of slithering like a snake and kind of do like that type of motion, that's fine, or you can keep your back flat. And the next time you lean forward, stay there, and let those arms just hang. Bring one arm around and back. So we're doing this motion here with our arm. Sitting up nice and tall, big stretch right here. And switching it out. Tricep stretch, bring that arm up, bend it back, elbow straight up, pull back slightly. Nice stretch right here. And then switch it out. Other side. And release, bring those hands down, shake it out. All right, eagle arms. Bring your arms up, fingertips pointing out. Take your right arm, loop it underneath your left, and either have your palms facing each other or not, your choice. And then lift those elbows up nice and high. Release, other way, left under right. Decide where you want to put your hands. And then lift those elbows up. Release, roll the shoulders. And switch direction. Look all the way up and all the way down. Just making a giant yes sign. Yes, I'm taking this time for myself. Back to the center and a giant no. And no, I will not take on that extra activity that I did not plan my time for, that was thrown to me at the last minute. Can you please delegate it to someone else? Come back to the center. We're gonna go a little bit of a diagonal. So we're gonna look towards the corner of the room and just go up and down. And the other way. Come back to the center. Take one leg, cross it over. Let's move around that ankle. And switch directions. Got some creaky ankles today. Beautiful. And just lean forward. Nice deep breaths. Lean back, cross that leg over, point those toes forward, and lean over one more time. If you want to cross your arms and kind of put them over your thigh, totally fine. If not, don't worry about it. And then come on up, cross one more time, and spinal twist. So I'm taking My left leg is crossed, my right arm is on top, my left hand is down by my tailbone. Sitting up nice and tall in my twist, and I'm not holding my breath. All right, come back to the center, and let's switch it out other leg. So we're crossing that leg over. We're doing some little ankle circles. One way and then the other. And then we're grabbing on the outside of that thigh or shin and leaning on and flat back. Lean on back, cross that leg over, point those toes forward, and then you want to match one side versus the other. So wherever you put your arms for side A, do so for side B. Come on up and cross that leg over and flannel twist on the other side. Come on back to the center, scooch forward on your seat a little bit. Take one leg out, point those toes up, and roll down, hamstring stretch. Roll it on up, switch out. And come on up. Sit on back and breathe. Okay, so we're gonna do our first round of kickboxing. We're gonna do kickboxing arms. So that just means you're just gonna throw some punches. So these punches are totally and utterly however you wanna make them. I'm gonna give you the punch to do. You're gonna do them slow and controlled. That's it. You can throw it with a little bit of a punch, like put some effort behind it, or you can just go through the motions. But I want you to make sure that instead of just punching forward, you're actually rotating and punching. So for these punches, we're going to keep our other arm up in guard. That just means we're going to be blocking your face in case if you were fighting this magical, mysterious battle, that this hand is going to protect someone from hitting your face, okay? Basically, all that means for us is an isometric contraction, keeping that arm up. If that is too difficult for you, totally understand, not a problem, keep that hand down. All I ask is that if you keep your arm up for half of the punches, you keep your other arm up for half of the punches. Just make sure that they're nice and equal. That's all. So for our punches, we have our jabs and our crosses, which are just our regular punches in front. Then we have our uppercuts, which come underneath. And we're going to have our elbows. And then I'm going to do a ceiling punch. Those are going to be our four. We're just going to kind of go through them a couple times. And then we'll take a break and then add on. Okay? So we're going to go to the front. Punch, 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 punch. Okay? I mark, get, set, punch in front. So we're punching here. halfway. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. You do not have to keep up with me. Not a problem. You can go faster, then you can go slower. You do not have to match my pace. My pace is just how I'm keeping track of how long we're going to do it for. So take a second. Then we're going to do those uppercuts. So when you punch it up, you're going to hold it here to be in block and then come up and switch, okay? Up nice and tall, on your mark, get set, go. We're swinging with the whole body. Halfway. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Lean forward, let those arms hang. You're ready, roll one up, bringing that heart rate down in between. Yes, you want to get some energy going, but we also want to maintain the concept of mind-body connection. All right, next up, we have those elbows. So we're here. So we're elbow, we're switching. So we're always going to be blocking. So I'm here, here. And if that's, you're like, no, then you can just swing. Remember, we're swinging with the body as if we were doing this imaginary fight that we're never going to be in. Or let's say you were demoing a kitchen and you wanted to just elbow that wall and knock it down. You're going to swing with your whole body. You're not just going to tap it. So keep that in mind. All right. Are you ready? Pick your first arm up in guard and let's go. 1, halfway. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Roll the shoulders, roll that neck. Take a second, bring that heart rate down. We're going to do the ceiling punches. So we're just going to be here, and we're just going to be punching up towards the ceiling. If you want to punch towards the ceiling this way, totally cool. Either way, you're going to have that arm kind of in this isometric hold. Ready? All right, arms up and go. Halfway. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, breathe. All right, I'm gonna give you about a minute to recover here, and we're gonna go through that whole thing again. I'm just gonna go through it the 2 times. If you're 100% good to go, just hang out, grab some water, My water's almost gone. There's a lot of ice in there. It's nice and cold, but there's no more water. Okay. Feel ready to go? Round 2 of 2. Okay, so we're going to start with those uppercuts. Remember, you can have your hand in guard. You don't have to. Your choice. All depends on how intense you want to make it. We're going to start with the other arm leading first. I always lead with my right arm. So I did that for all the other ones we just did. So now I'm going to lead with my left arm. All right, you ready? Go. Halfway. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And I'm totally aware that I started with the uppercuts instead of the down crosses. Did it on purpose. Changing it up a bit, making your mind have to work a little bit. Take a couple breaths. Next, we're going to do those ceiling punches again. Starting with your non-dominant side. Arms up and go. Halfway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Roll those arms, shake them around. We have 2 more rounds left. So we have the elbows and the punches. I'm going to do the punches next. Are you ready? All right, non-dominant side goes first. And go. Halfway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Hopefully you were holding your breath, but breathe. I said before, I'm definitely feeling these. It's not just an easy thing. If you're really doing some muscle to mind connection where you're thinking about what you're doing, you're not just flailing your body around in space, you will really get a workout with these. If you had trouble with the elbows and this motion prior and you just want to do just the elbows for this last round, totally fine. I'm going to attempt to do the rotation and the isometric hold. Didn't really do that great the first time around, but I'm going to do my best. So all I ask is that you do your best, and then our arms are done. Okay, so non-dominant side, and go. Halfway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Shake it out. Grab some water. And then we're going to roll into our lower body section. If you are not able to remove yourself from the chair today, all you're gonna do is lean forward and do your kicks seated, or you can potentially face sideways and do your kicks backwards or sides. We're gonna do front kicks, back kicks, and side kicks. So if you do need to sit down, I totally understand. Just hopefully you're not gonna be able to do as much of a range of motion, but you should be able to get some sort of motion front, side, and back. So if one leg is hampered in some way, or you would just rather stay seated, hopefully you have enough room around you that you're not going to hit anything. Okay, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna stand on up, nice and slow, and then come to the side of our chair or something that we can hold on to for balance. Okay, so we're gonna do kicks to the front, kicks to the back, kicks to the side. So we're gonna do 15 front, 15 back, 15 side on side A, then side B, then side A, and then side B. So if you'd rather just stay in one spot, for example, if I was doing this without the camera around, I'd probably stay in this spot and face forward and side and back, and forward and side and back, just using my little mantle here. But use what you got, basically is what I'm saying. All right, and so I'm also gonna make sure that I'm gonna adjust myself. So I'm not gonna kick anything, anyone, any pet, anything like that. No furniture, nothing's being harmed in today's workout. So when these are nice and slow and controlled, we are lifting up, kicking out, coming in, and going back down. You can either completely 100% tap that foot down or not. That's totally up to you, depending on how much you want to work on your balance today. All right, so I'm just going to pick a side. Doesn't matter which one, because you're doing both. And we're going to go in, out, in, down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Now I'm going to face sideways, so I'm going to do a side kick. All I'm going to do for this side kick is I'm going to have my leg in front, and I'm going to sweep it out and come back behind. So that's going to be one, and the second one I'm going to sweep out in front and come to the front. If that's comfortable for you, just keep your leg here and just don't hit the wall and come out and back in. But if you're okay with bringing that leg forward and back a little bit, and we can get a little bit more of a swing. Okay, so cross your leg over if you are going to do so, and let's up for 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Then we're going to do the same thing back. Now you can either decide to do one of either two things. Your back kick can be just straight back like that, or you can come out and kick like you're trying to close a door to a car that you have too many groceries with. Either one is totally your call. All I ask is you do the same for both sides. Okay, I'm just going to slide forward a little bit so I don't hit anything, and let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. All right, let's switch sides. Same thing. Front, side, and back. Okay, we ready? New side. Should have nice, good energy. All right, let's go. Forward, in, down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face sideways. Remember, we're just going out in front or out and back. If you're doing out and back, cross that leg over in front, and let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and I messed up 1. Messed up my count. Hopefully you ended up back here. All right, back kicks. On your mark, get set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take a second and then come on back to side A. We're going to go through that one more time. Same thing as before, but if you do need to make any modifications, please do so. Hopefully that stabilizing leg is getting a little bit of a balance workout. All right, are you ready? We're doing the front kicks first. Let's go. Make sure when that knee comes up, it's coming up to the same height every time. And you can go your own pace. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Turn sideways. If you're doing the front and back option, this time we're starting behind. Are you ready? On your mark, get set. Come out, in, out, in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Back kicks. And go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Other side, last time. And then we're going to sit down. Are we ready? Front kicks. Make sure you're not going to hit anything. Let's go. Don't hold your breath. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, side. We're starting behind. And let's go. 1, 2. I can't count. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For some reason, that side one just messes me up. I think we did about equal. All All right, back kicks, last one, and let's go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Grab some water, have a seat, and we're gonna cool it down. This class is almost over. All right, we're having a nice support. I'm just gonna take a second and put my head up against the support if it reaches that far. And just take a couple seconds to breathe. And then lean forward a little bit, scooch forward, spinal twist. Holding it here for a couple seconds. And release, and let's switch sides and hold. And release, come back to the center. Make your arms into a little brace and lean forward. Drop that head. Release those arms, bring them to your side. Let those arms be nice and loose. Roll it on up. Okay, support your back again. Let's do some little smiley face neck rolls. Turning one way, down, and up to one side, and down up to the other side. All right, and let's reverse that. Let's go up and back. If this is uncomfortable, modify or just refrain from doing it altogether. And then come to the top, place a hand on the head, and very gently bring that shoulder, and ear closing to touch. They don't actually have to touch. In fact, if your shoulder is nice and relaxed, it probably won't touch. I can make it touch, but then I have to activate my shoulder, and I don't want to do that. This is supposed to be a nice, passive, relaxing stretch. On the other side. And release. All right, now we have our final, most important 2 minutes of quiet seated Shavasana time. Thank you so much for joining me in this kickbox inspired share mind body connection. Remember that next week and the week after we'll be doing our March Madness group fitness. So this class will not be taught live. However, there'll be multiple classes that you can pick from. Hopefully you'll find something that you enjoy. Change things up a little bit, and then I will be back to teach live right after that. Have a great day. Bye.